When you come to our office to inquire about bankruptcy, we're going to ask you some questions. The first thing I'm going to want to do is take a thorough survey of your financial situation. That means I'm going to ask you about what kind of debts do you have. Do you have unsecured debts like credit card debt, medical bills, and so on? Do you have secured debt, meaning there's collateral involved, such as a house loan or a car loan? How far behind are you on these different types of debts? Do you owe back taxes? And then I'm going to want to know, once I have a picture of all your debts, I'm going to want to know what's your income level. How much money do you make? How much does your spouse make? What is the size of your household? That gets figured into the formula. And then I'm going to want to know like your basic budget, like what your expenses are. And from this entire picture, we can fashion an approach that will work for you, whether it's a Chapter 7 bankruptcy or a Chapter 13 bankruptcy, or sometimes we'll tell you we don't think bankruptcy is the right approach for you and suggest other alternatives. So when you come to our office, it's very helpful for us if you would take a few moments just to do your own survey of your own situation, get a grasp of what your debts are, figure out what your income is, figure out what your basic budget is, look at your tax situation, just so that you'll have that information at your fingertips. Now, you don't have to have it in great detail, because one thing we can do in the modern world of technology and the internet is I can download, and I always do this, I will download from the internet a credit report for you, it's a special credit report made especially for bankruptcy lawyers. It'll have everything that's been reported to credit bureaus, and I'll have an overview of what your debts are. Now, sometimes debts are not reported on a credit report, and those you'll have to just tell me about. Like if you owe your distant cousin $50,000 and you'd like to include that in the bankruptcy, or your dentist or something like that. But basically, we'll get all your debts from the credit report, and we'll review all of this and give you a suggestion as to what we think is the best approach for you to getting rid of the debt, because our goal for you is to get you into a fresh start so that you can start off life again without the burden of all this debt. But in order to do that, we first have to know what the debt is, and we have to know what type of bankruptcy to file for you, and all those factors are taken into the consideration when we make that determination for you.